You are now watching Zacian PTCG. Let's get it! Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Zacian PTCG. I'm Zacian, and today we're going to be covering over a Kingdra deck. Now this deck I originally saw on the Channel Fireball article written by Alex Shemansky. I've been talking about this idea with friends. I saw it and I was like, okay, you want to know what? I have to cover for it. Kingdra, I got the Kingdra tattoo up here, the tribal Kingdra from my earlier years, and I gotta really shout it out, give some Kingdra some love. Now, going into this deck list, I think we might run into some issues. It's kind of hard to set up stage 2 Pokemon, so I'm excited to check out some of this gameplay. The list is in the description below if you want to copy and paste it around, play around with it in PTCGO. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be totally awesome. If you're missing any of the cards to this deck or anything else, go to PTCGOstore.com, plug in code ZELASAGE5 to save 5% on your next order of code cards. Alright, let's not hold back. Let's look at this deck list. So here we have Kingdra with the Deep Sea King ability. So the ability reads, when your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move any number of water energy from that Pokemon to this Pokemon. So that means if a Kingdra gets knocked out, the Kingdra can move all the energies to the next Kingdra. And you might be like, okay, whatever, Kingdra's a 1 energy Pokemon. Well, its Aqua Burst has 40 times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. That means you're able to power it up quickly with Frosmoth on the bench, and then quickly move all those energies over and over and over again with Deep Sea King. You can kind of bide time with Articuno in the active position for a few turns while you get this combo set up, because your opponent can't support her around. They can't use boss orders to get through this combination. With Mew, Rapid Strike Urshifu can't really do anything beyond attack the active, Pikarom can't snipe the bench, Cramorant V can't snipe the bench, and the deck plays Crobat, noted NAGX, because you want to hold a lot of these pieces in your hand just to get set up. It utilizes the new Level Ball card because a lot of the Pokemon, the Horseas, the Seadras, the Snoms, the Frosmoth, and the Mew all have less than 90 HP. You could also play 4 copies of Quick Ball and a few copies of Pokemon Communication to get everything else set up. Of course, with a rare candy deck, you got to play those, and the deck's going to play a simple 2 Boss, 4 Marty, and 4 Professor's Research. Couple air balloons to get around, not really too worried about paralysis. I mean, anything that's paralyzing this is really going to knock it out anyways. And enough water energy to make things work. Of course, there's capacious buckets to search things out, and there's ordinary rod to put them back in. I was inspired by this deck list. I do want to give a shout out to Alex Shemansky. He recently wrote a Channel Fireball article. If you haven't already got a chance to check it out, totally check it out. So saw his list, was definitely inspired. Had a few ideas myself with the Articuno Frosmoth Kingdra. I think that idea is pretty common, but that being said, he really was the first one to kind of publish it, so I do want to give him some credit where it's due. So I'm pretty excited about this deck. Seems pretty simple, just going over with Deep Sea King, Aqua Burst, Aqua Burst, Aqua Burst, and it's not just one energy, it's any amount of water energy. So holding a lot of those energies once you get them in play, keeping them in play for the entire game, and of course just using Blizzard Veil to kind of stop what your opponent's doing to your bench. I'm sure we're probably going to run into some situations where our opponent misplays against the Articuno, tries to use boss orders. They're probably going to be like question mark, question mark, question mark, stuff like that. And maybe we'll see if Kingdra is just able to be the best new single prize card attacker. I certainly have high hopes. Kingdra is one of my favorite Pokemon. This is one of my favorite cards from Battle Styles, so I'm excited to see some gameplay with this deck. Seems super simple. Deck's kind of linear, but the list looks very good if you ask me. I think the Level Ball inclusion is super hot, so let's try out some gameplay, see exactly where this deck's popping. And this is definitely a deck I think we want to go first with. Sounds pretty good if you ask me to go first with it, but going second's not going to be terrible. Something like the Snom. I do like the call for Family Snom. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. I think that that's certainly the better one to play. So our opponent's going to play a deck that shuts off our abilities. What a sad kind of matchup that we hit here. Hit a matchup that shuts off our ability, and this deck literally only works off of abilities. So maybe we'll be able to get through the coughing. Seems like it's going to be tough. Okay, so I mean, there's a Horsea. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be like huge. But we'll get this into play. I don't know if I want to get rid of a water energy in my hands. Let's go Marnie. Let's just try to disrupt them for a little bit. I think that sounds a little bit better. I think that sounds pretty reasonable. And we're going to put this away to try to get a Crobat, to try to get a much better setup here. Really, we're looking for more like rare candies, energy counts, just like hard Pokemon in the deck. So here's the Crobat. I'm going to go with an air balloon on this Horsea. Seems fine. Let's go ahead and Crobat before they get out the Galarian Weezing. Let's go, let's just go retreat into the Articuno. So they just want to vibe out with that. I'm cool with that. We need to buy time here. And that's really what we're trying to do here. So maybe they'll go Ascension. Maybe they don't have much. The Tool Scrapper in this list is kind of weird. I think Dangerous Drill is much better than that. So I mean, nothing to really expect here when we're playing on the ladder. It's kind of random. Okay, cool. So, there's their Eternatus VMAX. The fact that they're going to be able to get off the Galarian Weezing this turn, I think at the very least, seems pretty cool. Seems really rough, actually. The Crobat VMAX seems incredibly awkward. Maybe they're playing a Crobat VMAX deck, and the E-Turn VMAX is only to give them more bench space for other random techs that they could keep on sending up. I'm honestly, like, not even sure what's going on there. Maybe it's a gigantic combo deck. Okay, we're gonna be poisoned there. That's so many energies. Why? We're gonna keep on building up energy there. At this point, I'm fine just discarding the energies. Don't know if we need another Snom. I'm just gonna go for the Horsea at this point. You go research. You go rare candy here. We could always shuffle energies back. Yeah, E-Turn definitely looks like it's the tech for the bench slots. So I don't know if I want to get the water energies back right yet. Let's just go ahead here and pass. I need to get 2 more energies onto this Pokemon in order to get the knockouts. Oh, they're gonna definitely start attacking with the E-Turn, I think. Yeah, so Sever Poison's definitely going to get the knockouts. No Pokemon here has free retreats. So I think it's probably best for me to... I could get an attack off. I don't think it's worthwhile. I think I'm going to hope that they just don't get anything else here. Sacrifice this Horsea. There's another energy. I mean, we're really losing a lot of our energies here. We're going to go ahead and go Ordinary Rod. Shuffle 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. We don't need to get back the Articuno now. They've already used 2 boss. I'm just going to hold on to the energy. There's really not much else that I'm looking for as far as I'm concerned. Like, if I miss this energy, like, you want to know what? I need to get out another Kingdra. I lied. So I'm going to go Quick Ball, trying to pitch something else out of this deck. I know Mew's not going to be super helpful. Let's just go Research here. So, I mean, maybe next turn, but currently right now it's looking a little bit bleak. Because I really need another Kingdra to continuously use the Kingdra strategy. The Marnie's not even bad here. The fact that they're also choosing to get the knockout here with Poison, I think is a mistake. So, like, it's one of those situations where this deck is being a little bit slow to set up, not being that quick fire. And that's okay, there's really not a lot, like, going to this deck. It's very simple. But it seems like this is really just, like, stopping us, the Galarian Weezing. So there's the 4 damage counters, plus the initial 2. So we're going to send up the Kingdra and basically try to get out a Kingdra this turn. I should have actually sent up the Crobats. The Crobat would have been a lot better, by the way. Never punished. So there's the energy to knock out that Pokemon. Let's go ahead and research. No point of using Capacious Buckets. I could have shuffled my deck maybe. That could have been cool. Couple water energies. I'm gonna wait a turn. Let's calm away this for a Seadra. They won't be able to KO with Crobats. That's the issue. So they'd have to have a Pokemon in the active spot, so I think that's how it would work out. So I mean, not a bad turn if you ask me. There's our first prize card, 160, building that in play huge. I need to hope that they don't get a knockout with the Crobats. So, I mean, I think our opponent's going to be able to get a knockout here. They just need to get a single Dark Energy. But they have used a lot of resources here. That is something to note. And I mean, so far this deck's been working like fairly okay. I really don't have too many issues with it. It's just, can we get Kingdra out here? A huge Kingdra turn would be amazing. So in order to knock out the Eternatus VMAX, how many energies do we need to have? 8. I think we need 9 energies. 9 times 4 is 360. So we'll see if we can get there. So I mean, I feel like we're getting kind of close to it. We're going to send up this because it has the free retreat because of Dark City. There's nothing in play that's stopping that. I just need to double check. The boss orders might be kind of hot, depending on what we get here. Because I think we only need a couple more things to really work. Let's go ahead here and go do both. So I just want to get back a Kingdra because we're not going to get back anything else. And then getting back a couple water energies. So it comes down, do I think I'm going to be able to get enough energies in play? Like, I'm going to go ahead here and go Ice Dance. Do I think I'm going to find a Kingdra or no? Because if I don't think I'm going to find a Kingdra, then I basically lose this game. Right now I'm hitting for 200 damage, so I can get a knockout on the Crobats. As long as I find another Kingdra, I have a much better chance next turn. So I think I actually go for the knockout on the Crobat this turn because I think I have a pretty good shot at finding a Kingdra. There's like 3 Kingdras out of this many cards. Maybe you wonder what, I'm going to hold on to the Crobat and just wait and see what happens. The 1 card difference is not going to be a huge change. See, I would have not found it. So that would have been terribly scary. So let's go Level Ball. See what else is good in this deck. There's lots of things that are good in this deck. So let's go ahead. Ice Dance over there. Let's go Research, pitch this hand away, and if we can find another 3 Water Energies, we're getting the knockouts. Why? Why? We needed 3. We needed 3, deck. I think that's probably going to be where it becomes tough. So let's try to get the attack off here. So we're hitting hard for the Kingdra. I mean, maybe Kingdra could use 1 more energy or something like that. We can definitely just discard the Level Ball here. Like, there was another 3 energies in the deck. Come on. Why? There's Aqua Burst. 320. I don't know if that really matters there. We're at a point where if they're able to get like a boss orders, they basically win the game. And with the amount of techs that they play and the fact that they're 3 bosses down, it tells me there's a chance that they might just not have a boss. Like, they might not have a boss and an energy to close this game off. So, I mean, we might be able to take this game against E-Turn. Well, like, E-Turn, weird E-Turn, I don't know. So they're moving that to the fresh one because I think they're going to knock out this Kingdra. Okay, so we're going to send up the Crobat V because we have free retreat here. Let's go ahead, Ice Dance and Energy there. We are going to go Marnie. Ice Dance there. I'm actually going to power up this Pokemon. Just because we can attack with Aurora Beam. So there's the 360 needed to get the knockout. So we're able to get a knockout on the Eternatus VMAX. Deck certainly has the capabilities to do so. Maybe I should have got the knockout with Articuno if that's a possibility. So, depending on how things go, they might be able to, they might have to attack with the Eternatus VMAX. That's really, they either have boss for game on a Crobat, or they might have to attack with the Eternatus VMAX in order to get a knockout. Maybe they'll attack with the Galarian Weezing. Certainly some odd scenarios can happen here. So, I mean, literally missing the gigantic Deep Sea King a turn back was weird, but we're able to kind of jump back into this game. We need to see Funny Ball deck next. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that deck today because we have been streaming for like 11 hours at this point. But we'll have to see. Definitely going to stream that in the future, 100%. They could attack me with poison. That might be interesting. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Maybe they don't have the dark energy. Maybe they don't have a supporter. Like, they have gone through a decent bit of everything. Their deck has, like, I haven't seen a deck like this. I've seen Etern decks. I've seen Crobat decks. I haven't necessarily seen a deck like this. There's the Etern. Come on. No way. Are you going to lose to the Frosmoth? Reset stamp. Oh my gosh. There's the Marnie. I think we actually win this game. Frosmoth with Aurora Beam. They still have Dark City in play, so let's use their free retreats. Let's go level ball, see exactly what's left. We have no energy left. I thought we had one more. Looks like we prized one. No, we just had the other one in the discard pile. I attached to the Kingdra. We just lose this game. Well played to our opponent. We just lose. We'll let them just attack. Energy switch and reset stamp. Yeah, whatever. It happens. It totally happens. I totally thought we were going to have the energy to go Aurora Beam for the knockouts. But it's just me playing blind. Yeah, this is a crazy game. But I mean, we came super close to winning. That was a really weird game. 25k waiting. That's broken. Okay, so let's see. We won the coin flip. I think it's better for us to probably go first. Just so... Yeah, I think it's probably better for us to go first. Kind of an interesting start, but I mean, getting level ball, quick ball, seems cool. I don't hate it. So yeah, let's go level ball here. Search for Horsea. Let's double check what we have going on here in our prize cards. Horsea, part of me wants to just go quick ball and then wait for a Frosmoth. I don't think it's worthwhile yet. Let's just go level ball again. Let's just get set up. Let's ball out. Let's go Snom. I'm going to keep the rare candy just in case. It sucks to discard a water, I know. Let's grab another Horsea. Horsea, Snom, water energy. So, I mean, I feel pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if the other... does the other Horsea have free retreat? That might be better. See, this is what happens when you get an opponent who blindly mob wilds. I have a 2-card hand. Maybe they're just looking for a Pokemon to attach the energy to. We're going to rip this hand away. See what's going to be popping here. I don't even know what to grab out of all this stuff. Wonder Lab could be cool in this deck. Training Court, probably not so much. I mean, I'm going to put Air Balloon down there. I mean, we can draw a few cards with this. I think we just need to get set up more. Like, I think grabbing anything is just pretty bad. There's a lot of cards that we could just grab in general. So let's go ahead, grab an energy onto the Horsea. We'll draw some cards here. Actually, I could probably just waste that and just get something back. Drawing 4 cards with Crobat doesn't seem terrible in this matchup. Yeah, that seems okay. And I feel pretty okay with this, so let's just go ahead and pass. I don't know about Articuno. We just need to get set up more, right? Like, maybe they could go boss, and that's one of the bigger things. Maybe that'd be better. I don't know. It's tough, right? But their hand's telling me that they don't have much going on here. Let's go Capacious Buckets. Let's go like that. I am going to put 1 energy here just in case. Let's go Marnie. Oh no, come on, come on. I just gotta hope at this point. This is really awkward. We're just gonna go ahead here and pass. Kind of an awkward start for sure, yeah. Please don't have boss's orders. Just go right into Intrepid Sword. There's the air balloon. Please go Intrepid Sword. Please go Intrepid Sword. No! My heart is broken. We still have a chance to make this happen. That's a lot of energies lost. That seems tough. Hopefully they don't get another boss. We can't, like, our bench is so, like, tiny. Like, we don't have the bench space. Yeah, I'm already my opponent into, like, the perfect hand. I can't even do anything. I have to pass. This is looking really rough. So this is one of the reasons why ADP, or at least what seems to be ADP, looks like one of the better decks in the formats. I don't know if this is some kind of weird deck. They're going to go with Wily Bite. That's fine. Currently have 5 energies in our discard pile. We don't need that many energies to really hit hard. Can always put this down. Really seeing what the Marnie might be able to bring. So they might not be able to boss order. We could build up for a turn or two. Oh. I mean, there's really not much else that we could do. I think we have to attack with Ice Dance there. Ice Dance there. Yeah, this is an interesting turn. I don't know if there's another energy that I really care about attaching. I can go there. It doesn't really matter. Let's go Capacious. So really trying to thin the deck out. If I could get another Kingdra, I'd be fine. Let's go ahead and go Cold Cyclone, 70 damage, move the energies to our Kingdra. So our Kingdra is able to hit for 240. Hopefully they'll try to waste a boss orders. That'd be the best. That part certainly doesn't help. But maybe we'll be able to top deck something here. So no boss orders. They certainly seem like they're set up to win this game. I basically have to go Kingdra, Kingdra, Kingdra in order to win this game. And hope that they don't get a boss at any given points. So currently with this hand, not feeling great on that. Yeah, we're going to be able to attack for Aqua Burst. But that's going to be the game. We can just give our opponent the well played because they're going to be able to knock out our active. So really, really, really rough here. Kingdra might be a little bit inconsistent. Super fun though with the Deep Sea King and Aqua Burst. So let's see if we're able to get anything going on here. Dialga 4 days. Wonder what they're playing. So I mean, I think we want to start here with Snom. I think Snom's pretty good because at least worst comes to worst, we could go Call for Family, we could retreat it, and we could always draw more cards with Crobat. So we'll see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with getting off something like this. Let's go with a Horsea, I guess. I think Horsea seems pretty cool. Yeah, Horsea seems fine. If we're gonna have anything, there's 10 energies there. So I might as well, I don't know what I'm playing against, so I think I'm probably going to end up attaching the energy somewhere, maybe on to the Horsea. I think that's probably the safest way to put the energy. I'm going to go Crobat here, Crobat for a few cards. Definitely going to go Quick Ball again, getting out another Horsea, because I want to get out a lot of those. I think that sounds pretty cool, and we're going to vibe out here with this. So we'll see exactly what our opponent's doing here. I don't know exactly what's going on. Okay, so our opponent just really thinking out exactly what they want to do. Because for me to play quick ball, deciding on what I'm trying to do while talking to the stream, all they did was play a Viridian Forest down. So I'm not entirely sure what they're doing here. Okay, and they're probably just deciding what they want to discard. Looks like they're playing Poison Eternatus. Yeah. That's fine. I'm totally cool with a Poison Eternatus matchup. So, we'll see exactly what's going on here. Yeah, so they're getting all set up. Hopefully they don't come up with cool tricks to get around Kingdra with this. Hopefully their Poison Eternatus deck just kind of struggles to set up a little bit. Come on, let's see that power accelerator. Okay, so there's Articuno. Definitely something that I'm excited to see. I think at this point I'm probably just fine getting rid of the rare candy, to be honest. Oh, that Snom has 2 retreat cost? Yikes. Okay, in that case, I'm not retreating the Snom. I'm definitely going to try to get to the Seadra. So that's kind of a big yikes there for the poor little Snom. Let's get out another Snom. So, I mean, the other Snom, if it has 1 retreat cost, it might be better. I think the Call for Family, that's a really weird way to balance the card. Definitely did not notice that. Let's just vibe out here and hope that our Seadra's probably okay. Maybe they'll just go Power Accelerator, knock it on Snom again. Give my opponent the Heartbreak. The heartbreaking Snom with 2 retreats. In that case, it might be better to play the other Snom. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. I never actually read the retreat cost. I only read Call for Family, considering I don't really think of Snom too much. I mean, Snom's certainly cute, but... There's the energy. Come on, don't get a boss, don't get a boss, don't get a boss. Give me some extra turns. Please don't get a boss. Please just attack with Power Accelerator. Don't get a boss and don't get an Eternatus VMAX. Okay, so we're looking pretty cool. That's not a Dark City, so let's go ahead, send up the Articuno. And, I mean, we haven't lost an Ordinary Rod yet, so I'm going to go ahead here and attach this. Their hand doesn't seem like it's fantastic, so I am going to pitch away a single Water Energy at this point, because I can always get it back. Let's go Rare Candy. This one, just because we're gonna vibe out there. I already attached for my turn. I am gonna go ahead here and put an air balloon on this dude. Let's go ahead, quick ball away the boss orders. I don't think we need that. Actually, we don't need the Mew even more. So let's do that. I'm going to put the air balloon on this Pokemon in case they don't have it. I don't think I'm too worried about it. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. There's a Snom and an Energy. Do I care about that? Is that something that I remotely care about? Maybe. I'll have to wait and see how the Articuno handles this. So we're going to go ahead here and pass. So you're going to have to knock out the Articuno. I'm just trying to buy enough turns where I can knock out an Eternatus VMAX. Okay, you want to know what? This hand was not anything particularly special. I'm completely fine with them Marnieing me. I mean, maybe not into that hands, but certainly awkward. Yeah, I don't even know how I feel about that. This Kingdra deck is a little bit like awkward. I really thought that Kingdra would be more powerful. I'm gonna send up Dark. I'm gonna send this up because I have the air balloon and it's more powerful than Dark City because I could also power things up. I mean, getting a Kingdra there is nice. I could get something else out. It's really one of those things where I can get off a 2-shot attack. It might be better than not. I mean, let's go Aqua Burst. I mean, I have a chance here. It just seems really bad. Kingdra just does not seem to be cutting it. Okay, so there's the Dread Ends. We're going to take all those energies, attach them to the other Kingdra. Send up the free retreat Pokemon. I mean, actually, this is better to send up. I don't know why I was saying the last one, because I can actually attach the Frosmoth if I ever wanted to. We do have enough energies to get the knockout here. The only issue is I'm gonna need to buy some more turns, but that does nothing for us. Like, I can get out a Horsea. I'm literally like behind. So this deck seems like it's kind of like meme status at this point. Kingdra, I might have to revisit in the future, but it's really one of those things where they're gonna knock me out. I lose all my energies. Maybe if they go after a Crobat this turn. If they don't knock out the Kingdra, we have a chance. I'll wait. We've definitely seen worse misplays on my YouTube channel. Diagonal for days. Yeah. So that's a well-played game. I mean, there's nothing that we could do. We can't send up another Pokemon to vibe. Well, I mean, how many energies have we gone through? 6? You want to know what? It's still possible. Let's send up this. I'm gonna give it one last try. So we're gonna go Kingdra here. If we're able to get out an Articuno this turn, we might have a legitimate chance. So I'm gonna go Quick Ball, discarding. We don't need no nothing. There's our Articuno. That's legitimately our chance. So there's the boss orders for the Frosmoth. Will we get enough energies in our deck? I don't know. Oh wait, why did I select do both? No. I'll grab another Articuno, that's fine. I totally meant to say do both, like grab both energies. So PTCGO misclick a little bit there. Probably does not matter. Retreat here into the Articuno, and then we're just gonna pass. So I win the game if I'm able to get more energies. Wait, what? Oh, done to your bench water Pokemon. Okay, learned what Articuno did today. Good to know. Let's see how it goes. Get a rest. Nice stream today. I mean, we'll finish off the last one. I appreciate it. Bulu Frosmoth with Rusted Sword. Amazing. Would you like to go first? I think I have to. No, the poor Snom. No. At least we got the air balloon. I learned a lot about this deck while playing through it. That Snom has 2 retreat cost. That that Articuno only stops the water Pokemon. So currently, like, this deck just seems a little bit whatever. Yeah, definitely learned about Articuno last game. Learning a thing or two. Okay, so you want to know what? There's an air balloon. I'm going to go Quick Ball. Quick Ball, discarding a Capacious Buckets. I think that sounds fine. I might as well just grab out a Horsea. Certainly got enough Kingdras and stuff like that. So I'm going to go Horsea. Attach an energy there. Hopefully I'm not going to get knocked out here, and I'm just going to pass. Yeah. So there's that Snom. Okay. So, Pokemon communication, not going to work out there. Don't really want to go for too much else. So I'm going to attach an energy for my turn and go research here. Don't want to give a Marnie, giving our opponent a lot more free cards. The level ball certainly would have been nice if we could get something that would be able to get powered up. But this hand is dead. I am going to go for Kingdra or Seadra. Horsea actually seems better for a lot of reasons. So I'm going to go ahead here and go Frosmoth. Send up Horsea. So a reason what I want to do during your opponent's defending Pokemon tries flat. Yeah, the defending Pokemon's not going to try to attack. We got to go Ice Dance where we can. This deck just requires too much setup, and that's really where it falls. We're going to go Ice Dance here. And I mean, I might as well attack for 10. No reason not to. So we're kind of sitting here with an extremely dead hand after that research. So this deck might need to go back to the drawing board. A lot of these decks, like, when you're playing, like, might not necessarily work. There's a Marnie. I'll totally take a Marnie. So, looks like our opponent's getting set up here pretty well. There's catcher. Yep, looks like we're gonna get destroyed here. If they're able to get an energy, that is. Oh, never mind. Maybe we're fine here. So let's go like this. I certainly can't complain about that. So let's go Horsea. Yeah, let's go Horsea. That was a crazy good turn. Definitely could have not asked anything else than this. Okay, so let's go Crobat V goes down. I'm going to try to get out another Kingdra this turn. And let's go level ball for the Seadra. It's 30 more damage for each energy attach. I think we just go retreat here. We go retreat here into the... I think I'm fine with just Horsea. We'll have to see exactly how this goes. Okay, let's see exactly. I mean, unless there's a catcher that comes up, we're probably okay. It's going to be 2 prize card Pokemon versus 1 prize card Pokemon. If I'm able to attack, I think I'm able to win. I mean, not necessarily the most standard deck that we're playing against. Keldeo V has not really made a splash in our metagame, to say the least, but it's one of those things where it's doing okay. I mean, I certainly have no complaints about this. There's the Seadra. There's this. I have another Kingdra after this, so I might as well go ahead and attack here. I have that because I have the other Kingdra, so let's go ahead and go Aqua Burst for a whole bunch of damage. So I'll take prize card number 1. So this is really how the Kingdra deck's supposed to get set up. I mean, it takes a while to get set up. That's factual. Okay, so we're going to see the switch, and we're probably going to see a knockout. I'm totally cool with my hand getting Marnied. I'll gladly take the refresh. Maybe I can get another Kingdra or a Horsea. So I'll have to see how it can go. So let's grab all of our energies. Energy. We have free retreat anyways, so let's make sure that we utilize that. We'll choose this Pokemon. Can I get rid of another rare candy? I mean, I probably only need one more to really finish this game off. So let's go Quick Ball away a Research for a Horsea. Do I have another rare candy in the deck? I totally do. So let's grab Horsea. At this point, I'm probably just going to pitch this hand away. I have enough energies there to get the knockout. Let's, I might need another turn here. Let's go Ice Dance. Ice Dance. Ice Dance. Can I Crobat for 2 and get it? No. I'm gonna retreat into the Frosmoth. And I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, well, hopefully the catcher does not hit here. Yeah, that's really, that's going to be the tough part about this game. So this deck really just, like, missing a lot of things. I can't necessarily lose all those energies on a Kingdra. But here we are losing those energies on a Kingdra. And that's pretty much the setup gone. So I think Kingdra just requires a little bit too much to really get it going. Let's see what we can get. So I'm going to put this down because that might be something that I could just block and attack with. I'm going to go Marnie. Maybe I can get set up. Really not a lot of resources left at this point. Let's go do both. So we'll get some of those energies back. At this point, I need to choose a Pokemon. Let's go ahead and go with Horsea. Or actually, you want to know what? The Horsea's just... You want to know what at this point? Yeah, let's go with Smokescreen. really one of those things, yeah. It seems like one of those things where I don't like this play, but at least I can acquire those energies back with Deep Sea King. Our opponent's playing the Pokemon catchers, so maybe it's okay. I'd have to really figure that out. So the knockout there is going to be a little bit rough, but we're going to be able to get those energies back into play. I really don't see any way that we can win here, because we just don't have enough Pokemon, I guess. Even 2 is probably not going to be enough at this point, so I'm just going to give our opponent the well played and concede this game. Completely over. Kingdra's just not really cutting it. I mean, I guess maybe the deck is not going to work out. It's kind of sad to see because I totally thought Kingdra was going to be a lot more viable going into that. But you want to know what? It totally happens, and that's okay. We'll have to see if this deck can grow in the future. Otherwise, it was a fun shot anyways. Not every single deck on this channel is going to be an absolute knockout of the park, especially while we're discovering new decks. So I'm glad to discover that this deck is not the most optimal right now. Maybe we'll see someone else bring some heat to it. What are your thoughts on the deck? Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you haven't already subscribed yet, you could hit the subscribe button right there. Currently hit over 1,800 subs, and I mean, by the time we post this video, we might even have more than that. Thank you so much to everyone who's been really tuning in and supporting the channel lately. It absolutely means the world to me. That being said, I gotta go create some more intros for some of my other videos, so I'll catch up with everyone later. Have yourself a great one. Peace out. I want to take a quick moment to give a huge shout out to every single person who's been watching my videos. The support has been absolutely amazing, but some of you have went more than out of your way than just watching the videos, and you've actually been able to help me survive as a content creator during this time. Not to say that I necessarily need an extra hand here or there, but it definitely does make me feel like my content's kind of validated, and I do really appreciate everyone. So shout out to Ali Plays Pokemon, Xenon TCG, Gabe Smart, Slavin Tizik, Justin C, Josh Sutherland, and again, a huge shout out to everyone who's been watching my content. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, you can totally check that out in the description below. It lets you know what all the perks are. I think you need to use it on desktop, but I totally appreciate everyone who's been watching, and especially everyone who's a YouTube channel member. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you haven't already, it'd mean the world to me if you could subscribe to help support me as a content creator. Thanks again, and have yourself a great one.